Jim, we're here following the 3-2 home defeat to Dagenham Redbridge. Again, two Saturdays running, a Saturday and a Sunday running. We find ourselves a goal down after, well, far too early. And you, from that point of view, you've got a mountain to climb every game, haven't you?
Exactly. You can't give any team a 1-0 head start, a leg up. You know, to start like that. Last week, or whatever it was, Northampton, you know, you're thinking that doesn't happen again. But for it to happen again in a home match, you know, not enough pressure on the ball, not enough communication, not winning the first ball, not getting around your mate when he's going for the ball in the box. And then after that, I hardly took my seat and it's in the back of the net. So, as you say, good side like Dagenham don't need any invitation. We've given it, they took the goal. And I think it stopped us in our tracks of building any momentum and starting the game well, like we've spoke about all week. Like we started against Mansfield last week, you know, Mullen could have had 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. Yeah. You know, we've scored 2 in the first 20, could have had 1. Ellison certainly could have had 1 or 2, you know, so that's how you want to start games, you want to get on the front foot. But obviously when you're defending as well, starting a game, you've got to do better than that. So there's no excuses. I've told them so as well, and it's not acceptable.
We came back into it after about 20 minutes of they played a very high line and they pressured us into mistakes and on the ball, but we slowly got a foothold in the game, and obviously Flemo got the goal. We created a couple of half chances, had a couple of it, and at half time you must have been thinking, well, we've got back into this and we can go on from there and win it. And yet the first 10 minutes of the second half was virtually identical to the first 10 minutes of the game.
Well, when you give any team, goals change games, you give a team a head start like that, you know, it gives them that little shot in the arm, they're closing down, you know, they've started the game well, they've got the goal up, you know, we're a little bit nervous, a little bit jittery, you know, the crowd, as expected, thinking, you know, what's going on here, sort of thing, saying, and they were going to start like we did against Mansfield, so it can take time, you know, some teams react better than others, some teams dig themselves a bigger hole. Thankfully for us, I thought we did okay with the shape of the team, but they were hitting us on the break, they got good pace, they dropped the one in off Kjorten. I think when they won the ball back, they were looking for that first time onto Kjorten's runs, who's still very clever, you know, good player at this level, so we changed our shape again, because it wasn't working, and sometimes that happens, you've got to, you know, you look at Mansfield, they changed their shape 3 times against us the other night in the first hour, so we changed it for the right reasons. Devitt wasn't 100%, so he come off. And as you say, I think we got a little bit better into it, and Casey's 1 or 2 chances, got the goal, which is fantastic. I've been, you know, telling Flemo to get himself in the box more. He's doing that, he's making loads of entries into the box, and sometimes you got to make 30, 40 entries into the box for 1 to drop, or it might happen after, you know, 3 or 4, but thankfully he's back on the scoring chart today. So as you said, coming off at half time 1-1, I haven't felt anger like that for a long time in the dressing room. It's you know, a few harsh words, hoping that I'd fire 1 or 2 of them up to go out and make sure they start the second half. So I've got to look at myself in that respect, whether it was the right thing to do or whether it was the right thing to be calm. You know, go back to the Chesterfield game or last season, you know, when I could have easily hit the roof. I was quite calm, we come back, so it's always in hindsight, but yeah, I was very, very, very cross at half time. So they go out second half, you know, we always say every action has a consequence. We give the ball away in the middle of the park, we've given a silly free kick away, we've picked the bucket up, all in the space of 30 seconds, we give them an opportunity to put the ball in the box. As I've just said to you previously, you know, if you've got a young child and you go into the shop, you always make sure that it's strapped up and you take cautions just in case that one time you have a crash. And I think that one time the ball went into our box there from that free kick, no one sensed danger, no one thought what happens if he misses it, no one, I couldn't hear anyone, big shout at the back, and it was an absolute shocking goal. And I think once that went in, again, that nervous edge, the momentum that we might have built, the opportunity's gone again. Yeah. And it just seems to go from bad to worse. Yeah, we've created chances. Yeah, they've cleared 1 or 2 off the line, the keeper's made 1 or 2 good saves, but I even thought at 3-1, you know, for the next 5 minutes or so, let's get ourselves back in the game. We had good chances and we could have made a better game of it, but we huffed and puffed. But I'll back the players all day long. I'll stand by them. I'll take it all on the chin. I'm the manager of the team. We've lost the game. And whatever I say to the players, I'll keep them in 4 walls. So that's what I'll do today.